Finding common ground, mastering consensus building and debates and discussions. Hello, language learners. In today's lesson, we're going to focus on a vital aspect of debates and discussions, building consensus by finding common ground in pros and cons. Mastering this skill will not only enhance your English language proficiency, but also improve your critical thinking and analytic abilities. Let's dive in. The first step in this process is understanding what consensus building means. It's all about finding a common solution or agreement that everyone involved can support. It may seem challenging, especially in the heat of a debate, but the key is to balance both sides' pros and cons and find a middle ground. Before we can find a consensus, we need to identify the pros and cons of each side of the argument. This will involve listening carefully to the viewpoints of all participants, and critically analyzing each point they make. Note down these pros and cons as you hear them, as it'll be useful when finding common ground. After identifying the pros and cons, the next step is analyzing them. Weigh the importance of each point and evaluate how each one impacts the overall argument. Remember, not all points carry the same weight. Some might be more significant than others. Now we've identified and analyzed our pros and cons, it's time to find the common ground. Look for points that both sides can agree upon. Even in heated debates, there's usually something that everyone can agree with. It might be a shared goal, a similar concern, or a mutual respect for a certain principle or value. Finally, we come to building consensus. Once you've found common ground, use that as a basis to propose a resolution that encompasses the agreed-upon points. This step requires good communication skills and diplomacy. Remember to respect all participants and encourage them to express their thoughts and concerns. And that's it for today's lesson, folks. We hope you now have a better understanding of how to build consensus by finding common ground in pros and cons during debates and discussions. Practice these steps, and you'll become a master in no time. Happy debating and see you in the next video.